Hi, my name is Peter Vogel, and I'd like to tell you more about my amazing job as marine biologist and coral reef restoration practitioner. In 2020, I graduated as marine biologist at Wageningen University, and I was asked to help set up a pilot coral reef restoration project.
Together with Guido Paap, I am now initiating such a pilot coral reef restoration project in Diani Chali National Marine Reserve. The reserve is located in the south of Kenya. The goal of the project is for the government to pick up enforcement of the reserve to prevent unsustainable exploitation and pave the way for large-scale coral reef restoration. Then after the project, key locations in the reserve can be restored with the method developed during the pilot project. The method is based on the method developed by Wageningen University and Reef Foundation in Shimoni, Kenya. This method empowers local communities to restore their own coral reefs. Before we started initiating the project, we first conducted a 4-month feasibility study with Rosalie Bailey. The results showed that the coral reefs in the reserve need help and protection to be able to recover, and that active coral reef restoration would help achieve the recovery. We would like to restore 1,500 square meters of coral reef in 2 years. This is the area we like to restore. A big problem in the reserve is the lack of herbivorous fish, which normally keep the algae in check. As you can see, this area is quite overgrown by algae. Therefore, we like to place structures which immediately create habitat for fish, which can keep the planted corals healthy. With this method, we like to increase the resilience score in this area by at least 10% and increase fish abundance from 1 gram per square meter to 50 grams per square meter. The coral reef restoration method is based on coral gardening. Corals are gathered and placed in coral tree nurseries. After 9 months, the corals are harvested and placed on artificial reefs on a degraded reef.
This is an example of such an area with artificial reefs and coral transplants.
The success of the coral reef restoration method needs to be monitored underwater in a scientific way. Here I am monitoring the coral growth. We saw a lot of algae growth and suspected the nurseries needed to be lowered for more coral survival. After setting up a depth gradient with corals and monitoring their growth and survival, I found the optimal depth for the coral tree nurseries. We also like to invite all stakeholders to see the benefits of restored coral reefs and open up a dialogue to increase sustainable job opportunities. At the end of each year, I like to publish a report for scientific purposes and to share lessons learned about coral reef conservation and restoration. I'd like to thank Swahili Beach Resort, which offers us a space for our conservation education dive base and which provides us with their boat and captain.
Would you like to know more? Or do you want to do a coral reef restoration course? Visit the website for more information.